coming right up. The Miami Heat, as we close out the first half of the season, they rank 10th in the East. Looking to Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And now, the opening lineup for Tampa. Siakam is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Bryant. Then it's Butler. And it's Francis in at the 1 spot. And for the Heat, Johnson is out there with Chambers. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's Maravich. And it's Daniels in at the center. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
No good from Maravich. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Francis. Here's Kobe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Chambers. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And it's good, 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Kobe after the miss from Allen Iverson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Takes the 3. Another miss by Iverson. Iverson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Butler against Johnson. Kobe, the pass to Francis. A steal. Back to Bryant. And Bryant throws it down hard!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Chambers. Heat moving the ball around. Iverson. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Iverson's got his second bucket.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
To the wing on the left. And that one's good, Francis.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Miami has possession. They trail by 3. Here's Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Into the lane, and they pick up 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Mirovic. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Williams is checked in for Chambers.
Second team foul. Now in the game, number 4.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now here's Iverson. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson kicks to Williams. Pass to Iverson. Over Francis.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Kobe attacking bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Outside Williams. Back to Mirovic. Pulls it up. The rebound by Tampa. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Danny Granger, he's checked in for Johnson. Iverson passes to Mirovic. Pass to Daniels. Over Francis. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And Bryant slams it in.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
The Heat trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Nobody near Granger. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shots good by Williams.
Well, perhaps not his preferred angle, but Jalen Williams making that corner 3 look easy.
Kobe attacking and finish off by Bryant.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And so here is Miami after the basket by Tampa. Iverson. And here's Maravich from the arc. It's hauled in by Butler. For Tampa, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Kobe. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And it's 13 points for Kobe Bryant.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson down low, defended by Butler. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Kicks it out to Siakam. The 3-ball. And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for Tampa. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Tampa.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
We've got Danny Granger. He's out there with Jalen Williams. Murray out there with Johnson. And it's Birdsong in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Murray after the basket by Tampa. Nobody near Williams. Traps in the tray. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Murray outside. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Chambers is checked in for Miami. Butler against Granger. Chambers with a screen on Butler. Here's Granger, and it's Granger with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, oh, what a creative jam by Kobe.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A big group substitution here for Tampa. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Cousins. Martin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Caron Butler. And it's Troy in for Bryant. Johnson finds Murray. Good ball movement here by Miami. Williams sets a screen for Granger. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Now Reeves. Now here's Roy. Back to Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. And that one is hammered home.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Chambers with a screen on Martin. Williams for 3. The rebound by Tampa. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Stolen by Granger. And there's the call on Roy. That's his first foul. And Miami making a change here. Maravich is checked in.
Now in the game, number 7.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Trailing by 2. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Roy passes to Reeves. Just 4 to shoot. In the corner, it's Noah. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Tampa's head athletic trainer about his status, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Roy against Chambers. Back to Roy. Reeves outside. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Shoots from the elbow, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for Miami. Here's Reeves, outside Roy. Back to Reeves. Outside for Roy. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop, the rebound by Johnson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Roy. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Williams, a screen on Reeves. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. They get Kenyon Martin. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Daniels, he's checked in for Chambers, and Iverson's subbed in for Danny Granger. Tampa also making some changes. Ryan's checked in for Roy. Christie subbed in for Austin Reeves.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an N1.
Chambers is checked in for Jalen Williams. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Miami.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
1:14 left now here in the second. Christie against Iverson. Pass to Christie. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Maravich. And again, it's the Heat missing.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Johnson kicks to Kobe. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson surveying the floor. They need this. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Iverson gets the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for Tampa. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what needs to change going ahead in the second half?
It starts with getting some stops. We got to play off some misses, and we can't let them force us into 1 or 0 pass.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love it. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
And taking a look at Tampa.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
So for Tampa, the 5 right now. Martin is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Noah. Then there's Christie. And it's Kobe in at the 2-guard spot.
Give me attitude any day of the week. Joakim Noah trying to fire up his teammates.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Iverson, no luck. Tampa leading by 6. Here's Christie. Johnson, the pass to Martin. Johnson down low. Johnson on him. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Maravich against Kobe. Knocked away. Kobe on the drive. And the dunk by Kobe.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
The Heat trail by 7. Timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Tampa making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Noah. Butler comes in for Johnson. And it's Roy in for Kobe. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Yes, that goes in. Iverson's got 11 points. Tampa leading by 5. Roy goes in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Allen Iverson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And both free throws good for Roy. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Johnson with a screen on Martin. Pass to Daniels. Now, here's Johnson. Defended by Butler. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Johnson, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Christie kicks to Roy. And taken away by Johnson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. And Johnson drops them both. Tampa leading by 5. Outside Roy. Pass to Christie. Back to Roy. 4 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Johnson outside.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so here is Miami. It's a 5-point game. Maravich kicks to Johnson. 3-pointer.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half. Doing a much better job.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
For Miami, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. It's intercepted. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up and finished off by Martin.
And how about the focus for Martin on the fast break? He doesn't waste the advantage he has over the defense.
Over to the wing. Christie the pass to Martin. Roy against Maravich. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Clock at 6. Outside for Roy. That one a little long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Johnson the pass to Maravich. Miami no good on that time either. Tampa leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Martin. It's hauled in by the Heat. Chambers got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson outside. Chambers against Martin. And the basket by Chambers. Chambers got his 2nd bucket tonight. For Tampa, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Christie against Chambers. Christie kicks to Martin. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Heat. And a change for Tampa. Ryan's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Heat on D, trailing by 5. Here's Christie. Outside, Kobe. 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And Miami making a change here. Rangers checked in. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kicks it out to Granger. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Granger's got 11.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Kobe attacking. Kobe Bryant! So good at finishing through contact.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Williams, and the rejection by Cousins. 1:24 left to play in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The Heat making a switch here. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. 9-point game. And the rejection by Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. It's tipped. Kobe against Johnson. Kobe passes to Cousins. Back to Kobe. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Christie kicks to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bryant. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. It'll go, and the Tampa lead is cut down to 11, and the bucket from Iverson.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And Bryant gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Martin with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. And it's Tampa looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Heat trail by 13, so with Johnson sitting on the bench. This is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Chambers. Williams is out there with Danny Granger. Then there's Maravich. And it's Birdsong in at the shooting guard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The kick outside to Butler. And it's out of bounds. Tampa able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Kobe in close.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Good work defensively by Martin.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Maravich, good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Tampa leading by 13. Here's Kobe. Rebound by the Heat. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Birdsong passes to Williams. Butler against Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Maravich. A second chance effort. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Tampa.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Daniels, he's checked in for Williams. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Roy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Pass to Chambers. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Out of bounds, Tampa takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. Iverson comes in for Maravich. And Reeves has got the ball here for Tampa. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside for Roy. Pass to Johnson. Reeves outside. Over Iverson. And again, Tampa no luck. The Heat trail by 10. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Reeves the pass to Roy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Tampa leads by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Allen Iverson.
Free throw good, Iverson. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Randall with the block.
How about Randall with the send-it-back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Here's Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Let's give him another big hand.
Here's Iverson. 3 from the inbound. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Heat trail by 15. Outside, Maravich. Will it go? Misses off the right iron. For Tampa, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Outside for Randall. Noah against Chambers. Bryant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Johnson. Fires it up. Out of bounds, Tampa takes possession.
Away team ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
A minute 50 left in the game. Here's Bryant, and Kobe throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Here's Iverson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Tampa.
The block can really turn things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kobe Bryant.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. On offense, here's Tampa. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Francis. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 16. Williams' shot is off. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Bryant. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Birdsall. Johnson with the block. Here's Francis. Outside for Randall. Johnson for three. Off target. So easy, Tampa get the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Kobe Bryant.